Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have to set up October. Now October is kind of a weird startup because I was paid on September 29th. In September I had a magic month, so that meant that I got 3 paychecks instead of 2 in the month. However, the prior 2 paychecks had taken care of all of September, so this last paycheck, September 29th, will cover the beginning parts of October. However, they don't need to cover everything because I will still be receiving 2 paychecks for the month of October. So the magic month, I consider it like what people call girl math, free money, that I can do whatever the hell I want with it. Except that I first need to take care of some bills prior to, I think, October 13th, which is when I get paid the first time for the month of October. But it is October 1st, so rent is due already, and then I know I got a couple of bills prior to the 13th. I think it's like my natural gas and Spotify that need to get paid. So that magic month paycheck has to kind of pay those bills. But other than that, I really don't have to do much with it if I don't want to. Of course, the most adult thing to do is throw it at debt, throw it at savings, or throw it at myself and I can spend whatever it is that I want with it. However, we're going to try to be as responsible as we can. So today, what I'm going to go ahead and do is set up all of October. I'm going to break down my bills and do a monthly budget because since that money is sitting in my account, it is burning a hole in my thoughts that I want to allocate these funds to something already. And I know that the first 3 that I already have in my head is paying rent because it is the first. The second one is pumping gas, and the third one is buying groceries. So those are always my 3 at the top and center of life, and then the rest just start to trickle down as the days come. But those are my priorities right now. And to be honest, October is kind of, I feel like that this month is usually the month that gets the most expensive because it's the start of the season of birthdays. I actually have 2 birthdays this month. That is my grandma and my dad. And then it's also spooky season. So if you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of Halloween. I love to decorate and buy and do all spooky event stuff. So I do have my Oogie Boogie Bash that I'm gonna go to, that I also have to make sure I allocate funds to. And then it's also like, I feel like it's getting chilly in LA, so I am now feeling that I need kind of like warmer clothes. And believe it or not, you guys, I technically don't own sweaters and I don't own sweatpants or leggings, and I feel like that's kind of missing in my closet, so I want to allocate funds to that as well. So October is kind of a weird month. It's also like what I feel like is the start of the holidays. Like, if you don't have your shit together by October or starting to, it's like it's all gonna fall apart by the end of December, basically. So today what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and set up my calendar, which, by the way, I love the stickers, how I created them this year. I don't think I've ever gone like spooky season themed at all. And this year I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna do it. I was just like, I'm going full themed out. So I loved how the stickers turned out too. And then hopefully if there's enough time, I'm going to go ahead and do my monthly budget. And then probably in a different video, I'm going to go ahead and update my debt and do my cash stuffing together, because it's literally going to go back to back to back to back. So what I'm going to do, yeah, so once like I have set up my monthly budget, I'm literally going to run to the bank, pull out cash. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to film it because then I got to go pump gas and buy groceries. So it's going to be a tricky situation. And if I can, I'll do the stuffing at the end of this video. Maybe I'll have like the discipline enough to like film, edit, and then take out cash and bring it back, film some more, edit, and then upload for you guys. Because you know what is budgeting without uploading to YouTube for the whole world to see? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because yeah, I need to pay my rent. And not such a fun fact, my rent went up this past week. Like I said, I don't know if I had mentioned it. So my new savings for my rent is gonna switch in October because October savings for the rent of November has to go up. Fun, you guys, fun. Thank God I got a raise. Now, is it enough now? Who knows? I might have to just figure out another level of promotion because It's getting expensive to live by yourself and being single. And no, I do not want roommates. And no, there is no such thing as roommates in a 1-bedroom apartment. Like, I just can't do it. But anywho, I also gotta remember that being this time around means food and litter. So I gotta add those 2 things. And I gotta make sure that I also include laundry. I always forget to include laundry. So maybe this magic month pay rollover will fund a lot of those extra things that I have going on for the month of October, and hopefully when I do get paid the 2 times in October, it'll cover the basic stuff that usually happens in my monthly budget, which is expenses, bills, and cash envelopes. So anywho, let's flip you around and let's get started. So here is the planner, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this setup because I know I have to do the October setup, right, the month. However, I also need to budget out Paycheck 3, which is from September, but it's gonna cover October, like I had mentioned. So I'm trying to figure out, do I do September budget and then do my monthly budget? You know what I'm talking about? Anywho, let's just get started with the layout of October because that's what I need to get down first. So here is my budget planner. And I'm going to go ahead and set up the calendar because look how stinking cute. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look how cute this came out. Like, oh, yes, spooky season all the way. I do not care. I know a lot of people are like, that holiday is not for me. It's not like my thing. Cool. That's you, honey. Me, on the other hand, having a blast of my life over here. Also, don't mind the noisy cars that come up in this place at all times. I don't know why they like to sound like fart cans, but they do. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the calendar. And honestly, I changed the graphics 2 times this month because I wanted something darker. However, I wasn't liking that there was like no color coordination for like a lot of the items that are usually part of my budget stickers, like the functional add-ons. So I was just like, oh, we're not doing that. Anywho, look at it. It is so stinking cute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add the date dots now because why not? I need to add all of this. So give me 1 second while I get that all filled in. Plus like the events. I think that's just sticker paper on there. Plus like the birthday events that are happening and my Oogie Boogie stuff. So like that, it's on paper. And then we can concentrate on laying down my bills. Okay, so here is how the calendar is looking like. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. And I just have a couple of things that I want to add. So I want to add my balloon doodles for the birthdays because I gotta be extra like that on my stuff. So it's my grandma's birthday this month and my dad's. So I'm gonna add that on there, and I'm hoping I don't have bills on any of those days. So that's that. And then paydays, I'm gonna have one on the 13th. So that's gonna be my first paycheck. And then the second paycheck is 2 weeks after that, which is on the 27th. And I think I made the threshold for YouTube in September to get paid because if you guys don't know, if I do create content and you guys watch my ads, I get paid out. And I think that usually lands on the 20th. So I might have a paycheck on the 20th from YouTube, and I'm hoping that it'll go straight all to debt if I really have met the threshold. So if you guys keep me accountable and I stay consistent, I will create content and I will get paid something, and that will go back into my debt. So yay, thank you guys for your support and for subscribing and for watching ads if you do. Okay, so this is how my calendar looks like without anything on there. So this is just personal life on there. Like I got my paydays and I got the events that are going on. So I got my grandma's birthday. I have a final on the 9th, which will complete my training at work. I will still be on probation for maybe like another month or two. Then I have my dad's birthday, and then I have my Oogie Boogie Bash at Disneyland, and then of course Halloween. Will I do anything for Halloween? I'm not sure, but I like Halloween, so it's gonna get posted on there. So now I want to go ahead and put down my bills. So let's see, how did I do this? Well, it's fine. We'll just mix around now. I will be writing in a blue pen, you guys. How insane is that? I don't know what happened, but I bought this pen and I thought it was black ink, and it turned out to be blue ink, so it is what it is. So for car insurance, I think it's $149.16. Let me check. Yeah, $149.16. And I'm just putting down bills like how I'm grabbing the stickers, because why not? And that is always due on the 22nd. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. So that one's out of the way. Next on top, we have my phone bill. This one stays consistent, and that's $57 on the 13th of every month. I swear this is the only bill that has not gone up, and I'm hoping it stays that way. I can't with more bills going up. Now Kaiser did change their charging date. I don't know what happened. I don't know, because some days were shortened or whatever. But now my Kaiser bill of $161.90 is due on the 3rd. So I gotta pay that. I mean, it didn't change much. It was on the 5th and now it's on the 3rd. It's still the first week of the month. So nothing new there. Beautiful. On top here is Spotify. This one went up last month to $10.99. And this one's always due on the 4th. So we're gonna go ahead and put that right over there. Next we have credit cards. So I have 3 credit lines. So I have Chase Freedom, which is the debt I got into when I was on total disability. So this one, the minimum is $97. Then I have my Chase Amazon, which was my emotional spending card. The minimum stayed the same at $148, and that is also due on the 20th. No changes there. And then the other one that I have is PayPal credit. Now, if I want to pay down everything with the 0% interest to make it within the 6 months. I don't know if you guys ever done PayPal credit, which by the way, I shouldn't even be in that shit based on how my previous scenario went with them. I was like, but if you buy a certain amount on PayPal credit, it gives you like 6 months of 0 interest. So in order for me to pay this off within the 0 interest rate period, I have to pay at least a minimum of $142 a month until the 6 months come, so it can be paid like with 0 interest 100%. So I'm putting the minimum as $142 to hit that target goal. Or usually the minimum payment is $30, but it's $142 if I want to pay 0 interest within the 6 months that I was given. So that's that, and this one's due on the 27th. So technically it's a $30 minimum payment, but like I said, if I want to stick within that 0% interest rate, I have to pay $142 to take advantage of why I used it in the first place. I'm hoping that this is a debt snowball that I'm gonna be working on, so I might not even have to do that. I might be able to just, you know, tackle it with my debt snowball this month, but just in case, to be on the safe side, 142 is my persona for now. Now, natural gas, the total that I have currently for the month of October is $8.34, and this is due on the 3rd. So I'm going to go ahead and put that here. Beautiful. Then we have my rent, which is due today. And this one is $1,400. Next month, it's gonna go up. I already received the notice. I sent them back an email asking if they could reduce it due to my circumstances of being on TTD, which I'm hoping they'll take pity on me. Because if you don't ask, how would you know if they can help you out in, you know, bringing back down your rent? Otherwise, it'll be a 4% increase, which is trash. But I think the maximum for the area that I live is 5%. So still blessed that they didn't go the 5% fully, but it's still pretty high for me. And I'm just one individual. Anyhow, next we have internet. Internet is $79.98. That has never changed. This is honestly paid by my shop because I literally use the internet to use for uploading YouTube videos, for creating content, listings, and running my shop. So that is always getting paid by my shop. Then we have my subscription to Discovery Plus, and this is $6.99. And spooky season is here, so I might just start watching all the paranormal goodies on there. So I'm pretty happy with this subscription. It's always also due on the 25th with my internet. Okay, so I do have another bill, which is my electricity. I don't know if I ran out of electricity stickers, maybe. I gotta print some more, but at the moment I still don't know what electricity is. I haven't gotten the full, I haven't gotten the invoice for it. And then I do have my iCloud that I need to pay, which is $2.99, and I'll just use like a monthly scenario for that. I think that was due on the 17th, if I'm correct. Yeah. So on the 17th, I'm going to go ahead and put iCloud. But yeah, the only bill that's not on here is my electricity bill. And I need to print a new sheet of it. Usually I do have, each sticker sheet does come with 12. However, sometimes I don't like how I write, so I double use stickers and whatnot. But this is how my month of October is looking like for now. Now here is the tricky part. I did get paid, and that paycheck covers, if we look at my September, the 29th all the way to the 12th. So I have to make a budget for my paycheck from the 29th to the 12th, and that's gonna cover, and since it's like kind of like my magic month, it's like free money that I can do whatever the hell I want with it. I just have to make sure that I take care of these bills within in this event. So the rent is paid because I pre-saved already in September for that, so that's getting paid. And then savings for rent and regular bill budgeting will happen with these paychecks coming up. So I'm gonna have to flip back to September to make a budget for the week of the 29th to the 12th. So let's flip back to September. So I will have a paycheck 3 back here. And that's going to cover everything that you guys just saw me lay out for the first week. So let me get my stickers and let's start it. Okay, so now this wouldn't look too crazy, like going back and forth between the months if I would have just, you know, kept up with everything. But either way, October would have to been laid out in order for me to even do this as well, because I just need to make sure that I have everything on hand to see what is it exactly that I need to pay with this certain paycheck. So paycheck 3. So let's put all of this down, and then like that we'll be able to just be done with September. September is gone, honey. So this paycheck is only going to consist of my full-time job. I'm going to use this black pen, and I'm hoping it's an okay pen. It's just a very thick pen, and this is going to come from my full-time job, and this was for the date of 9/29. Ugh! 9/29/23, and no other income is involved in here. But I am going to leave just a gap in case, just because I like the aesthetics of it. And then we are going to go ahead. Just going to put some washi down and break the income with the bills that I'm going to take care of. Okay, so for the bills that I have to take care of with this third paycheck is going to be, like you guys saw, it's going to be my gas bill, my health insurance, my Spotify, and that is it. And my grandma's birthdays. So I need to pull out for her birthday. And yeah. And then, of course, like gasoline and groceries, which is the usual every time I get paid. And then for the cash envelopes, because I am doing cash envelopes, I'm gonna do groceries, gasoline, laundry, and bean. I was gonna put bean separate. Like, I was just going to include it in my groceries because it does come from it, but I'm doing a restock on my fridge, so that might be heavy. But for groceries, I am doing 180. Gasoline is getting 60. Laundry is getting 30. And since bean needs the litter and food, I'm aiming for 55. So that is great. And then I do have a miscellaneous section that I want to add, and that is birthdays and pre-savings for events coming up, like I was saying. So for my grandma's birthday, I usually end up spending $100 every time there's a birthday, so I'm just gonna do a solid 100. I won't have to probably spend all of that, but it is what it is. I also want to pre-save for the Oogie Boogie Bash Night. I think I want to do a total of 200, so I'm going to save half right now. And I'm going to do 100. And then the next time I get paid, another 100. And then I do know that I'm going to need a fill on my hands, but I'm going to only save half of it as well this paycheck. So I'm going to go ahead and do 90 to save up for. And I think that is everything I need. Oh, and like I was saying, maybe like some clothing. So I'm going to go ahead and put that as $50. And I think that should be everything that I need. Oh, my camera is dying, so give me 1 second while I switch out the batteries, and then we can add all of this up. There, camera batteries have been changed. So that is that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the paycheck breakdown right around here. Because why not? Why not? I would put it on the side, but then I usually don't like the look of it. Now I have no idea where my phone is at, so I'm just going to go ahead and add everything on this beautiful calculator. 834 plus 161.90 plus 10.99 equals 181 for the first week's bills of October. Then for cash envelopes that I need to spend money on is 325. And then things that I need to save up for, it's gonna look like 340. So if I just put all of that here, I need to spend a total of $846.23 out of everything that I'm getting paid out to survive the first 2 weeks of October, which is actually not bad. That means I have, I don't know, more than half of a paycheck left for me. So that's pretty amazing. That snowball will be wonderful. So that is it for today's video. On my next one, I will do the October one, since it's just gonna have to handle everything else. So on my monthly budget that I will do for October, I will just include the 13th to the 31st bills, because all of this is getting paid with September income. Okay, and then I will update you guys on how much I have debt left. So yay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bank, and then I'm gonna take out all this cash out. I'm gonna take out my cash envelope stuff here. I might do even the savings part as well. Maybe not the clothing, because I'm not allowed to go to a mall. I'm gonna do online order for sure. And I think I said 55. Did I say 55 or 50? That might change a bit, but I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna do online shopping, because I'm just not allowed to go into stores, because I will not be able to control myself. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.